How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you to Divine Execution. This is going to be a message for my Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy Thanksgiving, Sagittarius. And everything in between. Take the energy that resonates with you. Remember, energy moves like fluid. This can be past, present, or future energy. Take the energy that resonates with you. What doesn't apply, let it fly. Let's see what's crowning this reading for my collective. This could be masculine or feminine energy. There is no gender in tarot. So take the shoe that fits. We got the number 37. Gray. Endings are inevitable. So I get change is also inevitable as well. Depending on the person, energy. As to how they change, when they change. What lesson they learned in the transition. So I get that somebody here has done a whole entire 360. This change was inevitable. It also depends on your struggle, on your challenges, on your obstacles that you had to overcome, that you persevered through, that you defeated. We also have the villain. You can always rewrite your story. Okay, so what I'm getting is somebody wanted to make you out to be something that you're not, or somebody tried to imitate you, somebody tried to be you, but the shoe doesn't fit. And I don't get that it's that you rewrote your story because the story that was applied didn't match. Then we have the number 44, which can be significant to you as well. Every hurricane comes to an end. So this is the closing of a cycle. The number 38 could be significant, which comes to the number 11. 11 could be significant to you as well. And I get that you have overcome a lot of storms. You've learned to master your emotions, control your emotions. And then we have the evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. So somebody may have issued you some salt in the game, but you didn't deserve that. That's where you had to rewrite your story. You deserve the sweeter things in life, the finer things in life. I don't get that you're a very egotistical person or materialistic person as well. The universe. We're all just stardust. So what that is telling you, make the best out of your situations. Always look at your glass half full, not half empty. We're going to put these three on the top. Spirit is saying put those three on the top. And then we got the evil queen and the universe. Okay, let's see. What is the message that needs to be conveyed to my Sagittarius, masculine or feminine energy? What message needs to be conveyed? How is the Sagittarius feeling at this current time? What is my Sagittarius feeling at this time? Acceptance. Okay, so it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So you've accepted the person that you are. You know that something has come to an end, that you rewrote your story. You've put your real story, your real manuscript. You may be working on a manuscript as well. You might be a poetry writer, or you may be working on a book. You've put your truths on the front. And now you can accept what you cannot change. But those that you cannot change, you put in the work to make sure that it was rewritten. You're wearing your crown now. You're no longer running from situations, people, places, and things. You're facing your fears with the acceptance card. We got the adversity and the freedom. I accept that challenges are the best ways to learn. I get that you have learned a great deal of things. You've learned things mostly on an emotional level. Like I said, you've learned to keep your emotions in check. You've learned to not give and feed into those energies that try to manipulate you, that try to issue you salt, that try to keep you in a low vibration, doing ignorant and stupid things. And I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Because like I said, now that your truth is on the forefront, you can walk up with your head up high, your shoulders held back. You can keep your pride and your dignity, and most of all, your freedom. The universe, we're all just stardust. You've also learned that you have a higher purpose here on this earth. With the adversity card, I feel like the most important thing, the lesson that you learn is keeping your composure, learning not to feed into stupid shit, learning not to feed into stupidity. It says happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Because like I said, somebody wanted to keep you in a low vibrational state. They wanted to keep you in the negative. They wanted to keep you in a stuck and stagnant place. They wanted you to be in a state of depression. You see these waves on this water. You see how they're calming. But in front of her is where it's kind of a little rocky. It hasn't smoothed out yet. But she's working on it. I feel like that's the worst. The worst part is in front of you. But it's also behind you. What are the messages you have? Give me one more card. Divine Holy Spirit, Ancestors, Spirit Guides of the Most High. Give me some clarification that my Sagittarius needs to know. With the change. Because like I said, you put your truths to the forefront. You've overcome your adversity, your challenges, your obstacles, your fears. You're in a happy place. And there's some people that don't like that. There's some people that don't like that you're not, with the courage and friendship. These could be some of your so-called friends. With the courage and reverse and the friendship, because you had the courage to do, say, act on those things that weren't of value, of your integrity. Spirit said to keep those two. I'm getting kind of like whoever you are, Sagittarius, cross watchers, like the energy that resonates. You had to go against the grain, which was kind of it took a lot of courage. It was a lonely place as well. Going against the grain, going against adversity, doing something different, stepping out on faith sometimes is not always easy. And the fact that you went against the grain to get your answers, your place, your position, it took a lot of courage. It eliminated some friends. It cut off some so-called family members. And I ain't gonna say so-called family, these are family members, but those that threw the stone and hid their hand. These people may have tried to make you feel like you weren't shit, or they tried to make you feel like you were, your dreams and goals weren't accomplishable with the abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And I feel like you have done that, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. They wanted to come out. You are very intuitive as well. There's a lot of things that people can't get past that you know how you know. Whatever this position is, you did with little to no support from family members and friends. That also took a lot of courage courage. The Most High wants to know that they are very proud of you. You may have a loved one that's deceased. They watch you all the time. You surrendered. You surrendered to something. You surrendered your control to those things that you couldn't change. Let's get some tarot on this. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Sagittarius, this reading is for my Sagittarius. What does my Sagittarius need to know? Okay, the first two cards is great. Endings are inevitable. Villains, you can always rewrite the story. Every hurricane comes to an end. With the Three of Cups. What I'm getting with the Three of Cups is somebody from your past wants to reconcile with you. They feel like you have all the answers. They feel like you know what to do. They may be in a situation that you were in the past, and they wanted to know how you handle it. What ways and avenues, what streets did you take? Which direction did you go in? How did you stand the courage to overcome those obstacles? Those people, those were like giants to you, to them. They want to know how you did it. They feel left out in the cold. Now they know. Now they currently know how you feel. This could be a past friend that needs your help. This could be a group of people or community involved. When you're trying to change, you always have to face adversity. I've learned that through experience, because it's not what the normal average person would do, which makes it even more challenging. Okay, and with the Four of Swords coming out in reverse, I feel like whoever this past person was, they were involved in leaving you out in the cold. Now this is karma they have to pay. Everything that goes around has to come back around. This is karma they have to pay. Now they want to know how you did it. How'd you overcome? You know what I'm saying? They're currently going through some struggles and challenges, and they need your help. With the Five of Swords, yes. These people could have stolen something from you, could have taken something from you, and this could be your pride and ego as well. They could have took part in doing things to you to make you feel belittled. Yes, with the Seven of Pentacles coming out, these people could have stolen things from you, made it hard for you, made completely detached from you, left you alone or feeling alone. But the Most High said you were never alone. I wanted you to see who was and wasn't for you. You've learned a great deal of lessons. I'm also getting. You've done the work, and that's what sets you apart from you and them. With the Queen of Cups, like I said, you've mastered your emotions. You've learned how to keep them in check. Things that used to get under your skin, things that used to ruffle your feathers. These people are under judgment because, like I said, now they have to pay karma. Whatever it is they contribute to or engaged in to manipulate you, create illusions, keep you in isolation, creating adversity, taking away your happiness, causing unnecessary interferences. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, you could have went to these people for some support, because like I said, when the tables turn, now they need you, not you need them. They could have turned you away. They could have laughed in your face. What other message do you have for my Sagittarius? Thank you, Divine Holy Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What is this? Yes, they could have turned you away with the Four of Cups. They declined your innocence. They declined your genuine intentions. You didn't want nothing from you. You just wanted to know that you had a shoulder to lean on for some support if you needed it. But they turned you away. Now they need the same fucking support. What other message do you have, divine helpers, ancestors, spirit guides? With the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're gonna have to surrender their control. They're going to have to do the right thing, and for some toxic people, that's a very hard thing to do, because like we have the change card and the happiness. If they're going to want happiness and they're going to have to deal with their karmic debt, they're going to have to accept the things that they cannot change. They're going to have to face what they don't, their adversities. That's their free will. That's their free will and choice to surrender. In order for them to get through these obstacles, challenges that they're about to face, or they are currently facing. And it's through those adversities that you get the change, that you build your character. But it consists of doing the work. Do you want to do the work to be a better person? Build your morals and values. You know what I'm saying? Distinguish what is for you, what isn't for you. You know, and being in other people's energies, creating illusions for someone else. What is so crazy, or is what I've learned, is when you have people doing you wrong and you have people wishing bad upon you, creating illusion, manipulating your situation, if you didn't send the same energy back, when it goes to return, there's nothing to see. So this is what these people are facing currently at this time. They wished ill intent upon you. And you didn't wish any negative intent back. So when things return tenfold, there's nothing but abundance. Nothing but positivity. Nothing but positivity on you. This is where, when the tables turn, these people are going to need your help. Divine Holy Ancestors, give me some clarification on the return to sender. Give me some meditation on the return to sender. What does my collective need to know? Page of Pentacles, offerings. So expect a message. Somebody wants to rebuild with you. Somebody wants to start over. Somebody wants to restart, refresh. I keep getting restart, refresh, refurbish, refurbish. With the Queen of Pentacles, they feel like you have got the victory. They feel like you've won. They don't realize that you had to go through a lot of challenges and obstacles as well. But the fact that you're still standing, what you look like on the outside doesn't look like what you've been through. With the Four of Pentacles, they see you as a balanced individual. Because like I said, whatever it is that you went through, when the fact that you went against the grain, you did something that no one else didn't do. You didn't let it consume you. Okay, you see how that looks like a spiral. And in the spiral, there's the eye of the storm. You didn't let that storm consume you. You still kept your miracles. Somebody could expect a miracle. You didn't sacrifice your integrity, your dignity. You didn't sacrifice any of that. Uh, with the Sun card, because you're moving forward. You're moving forward in a positive mindset. You have a whole new energy about yourself. It's like you've been reborn. Um, you have a new outlook on life with the Three of Pentacles, aligning your mind, body, and spirit, your morals, your integrity, and your dignity. What other message do you have for my Sagittarius? With the King of Pentacles, you're now having new obstacles, new challenges. You have elevated. You've ascended up the ladder, which doesn't mean it eliminates you from any responsibilities. That means you've gained more responsibilities. You have a different area of authority to preside. You're very wise as well with the empath. You're working on new ways of financial abundance. You're working on new ways of growing your foundation financially. Spirit says to keep up the good work. With the Nine of Swords here, I'm getting the message of do not indulge in any get-rich-quick schemes, any fast money type situations, because you still have two swords here. You still have two grounded swords to build on. That can't be cut, that can't be moved, that can't be stolen, that can't be utilized, that can't be only for your benefit. Take the energy that resonates. I do see some type of partnership, collaboration coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. There will be some type of wish fulfillment here for you. That's going to bring about a tower. That's going to bring about a tower. This isn't a bad tower. It's something that needs to be brought down, shaken up, maneuvered. This whatever this process is, it's been like this for quite some time. And it needs to, the Most High is telling you it has to be done in order to bring a change. For your higher purpose, for his higher purpose, with the World card. Then we have the Friendship card. We have the Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. And we're all just stardust. Knowing that the material things can go with you, but while you're here, you're going to utilize the tools that you have to make sure that your world is grounded. With the Two of Wands. Like I said, you could be working on your finances. Wondering what the world holds for you. What's next to come. You have the necessary tools. You might have to go back to some things that you didn't complete with the Knight of Wands. Indulge into those things and dive deep and work hard. With the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles can go either way. It came out in reverse. But those things that you're going to dive deep into and do the work, it will pay off. It will balance the scales if you do the work. If you don't, you're going to feel crumbed. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like with the Ace of Wands coming out, whatever this is that you're going to indulge in and take action, it's gonna be a gift from the Most High. You're going to complete the mission. You're going to do the work. It's going to be an abundant gift from the Most High. It's going to be something that you work for. Divine Holy Ancestors, Spirit Guides, what does my Sagittarius need to know moving forward? Take the energy that resonates with you. What doesn't apply, let it fly. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So these gifts are going to be in finances. It's going to allow you to get a leg up on your foundation, getting grounded with your Ten of Pentacles. It's going to allow you to change your world. So we have the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Spiritual gifts, monetary gifts, something that you can work hard for, something that will change your world. It'll allow you to become as one, where you can kind of release some of the tension. Release financial stress. Release some burdens financially. Is there any other message that you have for my Sagittarius? Divine Holy Ancestors, Spirit Guides. Is there any other message that you have for my Sagittarius? What else does my Sagittarius need to know? And you got the Ace of Cups. Emotional fucking fulfillment. Releasing some of those burdens, the stress. Releasing some of the financial pressure. To allow you to have an abundant lifestyle, something that won't, you won't feel burdened. You won't have to work as hard. If you take the action now to do the work, you won't have to. You won't have to grab the bull by the horns. You'll be then already grabbed it. You'll be then already tamed it. You'll be okay. The word I don't know. I see like a whole bunch of okays. I don't know what that means, but that's a message for somebody. You'll be okay. Whatever this is that you take action to, and grind and do the work like you haven't done it before. It will balance the scales. With the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. Okay, with the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse, I feel like whatever it is these past people did to you to try to cause you illusions, stagnation, delay, that they're currently facing karma in. You were in the middle of a whole bunch of shit and you didn't know. You were blinded. The spirit kept you blinded because if you knew, you'd have had a different reaction. There'd have been a different result. It was for your protection. He protected you emotionally. He protected you physically. He protected you spiritually. It's kind of literally like walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Because you see she's on land, but do you see all those gaps where there's water? That's where he kept you blinded so you wouldn't sink, you wouldn't fall. There was a lot of days you felt disconnected emotionally. There was a lot of times where you tried to move forward in a positive mindset. Something just kept you stagnant, kept you in a low place. This is why you were like in the lion's den, but you walk through the fire and you don't smell like smoke. And the Most High had to keep you blinded, because if he didn't keep you blinded, there would have been a totally different outcome. You'll know if this message is for you. Take the energy that resonates with you. What doesn't apply, let it fly. With the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like whoever this is from your past, what I'm getting is this is the mastering of your own feminine and masculine energy. You see how those lions are in the back? It's kind of like they're almost battling, but they're not. I mean, it's you've calmed, you've tamed the lion, kind of, but you've tamed your own lion with the king and the Queen of Wands. You've mastered your masculine and feminine energy. You've learned how to take control of those things that you can change. You've learned how to think before you act. You've learned how to keep your emotions intact. There's some people that in the past that could have played on your emotions, trying to find out how you felt about certain people, what could make you tick, what could ruffle your feathers. But you've mastered that with the Ace of Swords popping out and the Empress popping out with the Three of Swords, because those past people that hurt you, like I said, it's now time for them to pay their karma. You've healed from that. You've mastered your emotions. Now you're on your throne, accepting what you reaped in the past, accepting your harvest that you reaped for in the past. Because like I said, when things come back tenfold, if you didn't send anything negative out, can't nothing negative return. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to Divine Execution. This is your Sagittarius reading for December. And again, until next time, bye.